hole in the ground, there lived a hobbit, and his name was Baggins.
The name of Baggins was respectable because nobody by the name of Baggins ever went on adventures or did anything unexpected.
One morning, Bilbo Baggins had finished his second breakfast when he heard a knock at his door.
Gandalf stepped in. It was a well-known fact that wherever Gandalf went, adventures sprouted up all over the place.
Good morning, Bilbo. I am looking for someone to share in an adventure that I am arranging. It is very difficult to find anyone.
Adventure? I'm sorry, Gandalf, but no. Not interested. I want nothing to do with your adventures. Disturbing, uncomfortable things. Thank you, and good day.
Dwalin and Bolin, at your service.
Bilbo Baggins, at yours.
Keely
And Feely,
at your service.
at yours. And your families.
Dory, Nori,
Ori!
Rowan.
Glowin, at your service.
Where do you all keep coming from? Who is it now?
Gopher.
Umber.
At your service.
And I am Thorin Oakenshield.
All hail Thorin!
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Oakenshield. Will you and your friends be joining me for dinner?
Yes, dinner and sleeping accommodations, thank you.
Certainly. Oh my goodness. Do I have enough food? Do I have enough blankets? I'm sure I don't have enough pillows.
My dwarves, we welcome the 14th member of our group, handpicked by Gandalf, the most excellent and audacious hobbit, Mr. Baggins. A toast to Mr. Baggins. May the hair on his toes never fall out. And now to the business at hand. We journey to reclaim our home.
And our goal.
Here!
We travel east across the misty mountains, through Mirkwood Forest, to the Lonely Mountain. There we must do battle. And who must we fight?
The dragon!
Yes, the dragon. The fight will be costly. This is a journey from which some may never return. Pack a few things, Mr. Baggins. We leave in the morning.
What? Pack? Leave in the morning? Excuse me? A dragon? No, I can't do that! No!
Excitable little fellow, isn't he?
Did you hear that yell, Dwalin? Did you hear the terror in his voice?
Yes, Bolin, I've heard it. Ridiculous!
If he screeches like that in the dragon's lair, he will wake the dragon and get us all killed. This little Baggins creature is simply not going to do. Gandalf, is this really the best you could come up with?
There's a lot more in him than you guess.
There is?
In fact, there's a great deal more in him than he even knows.
Is he sure about that?
And may I remind you, you short-sighted pack of dwarves, I have chosen Mr. Baggins, and that ought to be good enough for all of you.
It's true that we do need a 14th member.
And I have to admit, he's the right size, hobbit size, nice and short, so he can sneak into the dragon's lair and do that little robbery for us.
Keely, don't say that. The little fellow might hear you and start screaming again.
Mr. Bilbo Baggins was feeling befuddled, flummoxed, and bewildered.
Could it be that an adventure had marched right into his house? He tried asking a question.
I would like to know a bit more. About the gold? About the dragon?
Long ago, we made our living as miners. The mountain was our home. We didn't call it the Lonely Mountain back then. It was Mount Erebor. Ah, yes, we mined the rich gold in the depths of Mount Erebor. We became immensely wealthy. Those were the good days. But Smaug, the dragon, was driven by lust for our gold. Nori, do you remember the night he arrived? How could I ever forget, Dory? How could any of us ever forget?
When Smaug landed on our mountain, the pine trees went up in flames, blazing and roaring like giant torches.
The fire burned across mountain, up into the heights.
And then he killed everyone he could catch. He killed my whole family that night.
How devastating.
He killed our friends.
He drove us away.
He took over our mountain. And now he has all our gold in a big pile, and he sleeps on it for a bed.
We were getting her home.
You're here!
Oh, so the little hobbit does have some spirit in him after all.
He may actually work out, Gopher. What do you think?
Umber, I think you might be right.
To himself, Bilbo said,
Bilbo Baggins, don't be a fool. Thinking of dragons and all that outlandish nonsense at your age?
To the dwarves, Bilbo, having regained his manners, said,
Well, thank you. You will want to get an early start in the morning. Shall we call it a night?
That night, in his room, Bilbo sat for a long time at the open window, staring out into the starry sky.
As he sat, lost in thought, Bilbo forgot everything else, and was swept away into dark lands under strange moons, far over the water and very far from his hobbit hole under the hill.
The next morning, Bilbo woke with a start. The dwarves were gone.
He should have felt relief, yet to his surprise, he felt
Disappointed. I am disappointed. They left without me. I wanted to see the great mountains and hear the pine trees and the waterfalls. I wanted to wear a sword instead of a walking stick. I wanted to fight the dragon.
At that moment, Gandalf stepped in.
They left without me! My dear fellow, you've slept in. They haven't left yet. They're just down the road. You could catch them, but you'll have to run.
But I have to pack and make arrangements for my...
No time for that.
But what about all of my...
No time for that either. Off you go.
all of a sudden he was outside, without a hat and without a pocket handkerchief. He ran to the waiting group of dwarves.
Bravo, Bilbo!
And Bilbo stepped into his great adventure.